Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Oh, God, I don't even know how to remember how to do this.
Hold on. Yeah, I got real hot last night, so we can't.
She said that? Who says that?
Jeez Louise.
Damn.
All right, let me hear 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, he wants normal voice. I thought.
3.
Hi, hello, testing. Hello. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
4.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Go again.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
1, 2, 3. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. So are we gonna have structure to this now, or are we going back to the same format?
I don't know.
Or do you want to say your piece first and then we can?
He gotta let this. This is 2023. This is the first episode of 2020. He has a whole rundown. Let it out, big dog.
You said, are we going to go back to doing something else? Like, will we never stop doing that in the first place?
Well, this is it's new beginnings,
It's new
right?
beginnings.
So
Is it a new beginning?
I mean, it can be.
Yeah, I hope so.
It can be. It's 21st episode,
I
2023.
don't even know you motherfuckers anymore.
Oh, you don't know us?
There you go.
Did you ever?
What?
Did you ever really know us?
Obviously not.
Some of us fell in love. Some of us found new love.
Yeah, who? Oh, that motherfucker over there. Cornelius.
Oh, we got Cole with a nickname,
It's
man.
fucked up when they ask for Cornelius, and then when he come out, they like put it back.
Put him back. Put him back.
Not wrong.
Slap of thighs.
You ever seen like those movies where the husband beats the wife,
Oh,
and then like
For pleasure or just
no,
because?
but when he raises his hand, she looks at
Yeah,
him.
like yeah.
I saw that shit the other day.
Well, where? like a rock?
I won't say,
Damn, I
But-
should have went.
but I saw it, and and the whole time I was sitting there thinking like the police are coming, and I tell you
What
what,
would happen?
This dude.
you want to get unhigh real quick?
Let the police get with you?
Go out with this motherfucker right there. Your buzzer get ruined fast.
Did I take any gummies on the way?
No,
I didn't.
no.
It was just alcohol?
So here's the story, right?
Oh, I want to hear it.
So here's the story. I'm gonna go over with this, right? So
Oh, God.
he invites me to SpongeBob rave, right?
Okay, that's a thing?
Yeah, it was a rave, and it was like SpongeBob thing.
Oh, Sting.
What?
Okay.
If you go on TikTok, you see a bunch of them. This one wasn't as cool as the ones you see on TikTok. Like this one looked like they was like kind of like biting that type of swag,
Yep.
and then they were going to run with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, these things are real popular, so we gonna do one because we try to eat off it too.
Yep.
Right? It's like an imitation SpongeBob rave, but whatever. So he invites me to this shit like a month ago,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I know why he invited me to it,
Okay.
and I'll save that for off the air conversation. Right?
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, cool. And he's like, we're gonna dress up, and I'm like, all right, cool. So like a whole month prior, I find these like SpongeBob drawers at Marshall's.
Mm-hmm.
And I take a picture and send it to him. I'm like, yo, son, like they got SpongeBob drawers at Marshall's. He's like, oh, you should get those for the rave. I'm like, all right, cool. So I bought them.
Yep.
A couple weeks later, I find these SpongeBob shoes at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
And I text it to him. And I'm like, yo, son, like he's like, oh, those would be cool for the rave.
Yep.
I'm like, he gonna go as Patrick for the rave.
Yeah. Makes sense.
2 days before the rave, I'm like, yo, son, you got your costume yet? He's like, no. I'm like, typical Andre fashion. This motherfucker, if he invited me, so I'm the guest going with him.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker ain't even prepared. And
Yeah.
I'm
First
like,
off, I was invited as well.
okay, but still, you had more of a reason to go than me. And I'm sitting there like, why am I getting more dressed up than this motherfucker? And I was just like, this motherfucker wait till the last minute. And granted, I got all my shit off Amazon, right?
Mhm.
Next day shipping, it came to the crib. I didn't even have to go out the house. He's like, I'm going to the mall. I'm going to try and figure this out and that. Like, why didn't you just sit at your desk and do this shit on Amazon?
Mm.
So anyway, so we go to this rave.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to his house and I can't drink, right? Because I got the stomach issues and shit going on. So I'm like, I got some old gummies at the crib
Mm-hmm.
from the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, let me take this and I'm gonna have fun by
Yep.
myself, but I'm gonna be having fun. So we get there And then he's like, certain people gonna be there that I don't want to really fraternize with. And I'm like, oh, so it's gonna be one of them type of nights. And I was like, you waited till I got here to tell me that shit. Because if he would have told me, I would have came up with one of them excuses not to go. And I would just stay my ass home.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, cool. It ain't gonna ruin my night, right? Like 2023 is like super positive for me. Like I'm not letting nothing ruin my fucking time. So I popped 2 gummies.
Yeah.
Right? And we go to the crib to meet the other people. And he's like, we're going to take 2 cars. If you ever want to dip, just let me know. Like, we'll leave right away. I'm like, I'm good, son. Like, I'm going to be in my own zone. As long as I'm good, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Right? So we get there, we about to go. And I'm like, I never really felt that. So he's like, take 2 more.
I doubt I said
No,
that.
he said take 2 more. Then he was like, wait, take 1 more. So I took that as take 2 and then take 1. So I took 3.
Yeah.
So I'm 5 up.
It's like Fun Spot all over again.
So I'm 5 up. We're in the car and we're driving. We start raving in the car and shit. And I tell him, I look over to him and I'm like, yo, son, I gotta tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you this. You may not like it. He's like, what? I was like, I took 5. He's like, why did you do that? Why? What in your mind makes you think that's okay? And I'm like, you told me to take 2. He said, I told you to take 1. I said, no, you told me to take 2. Then you said take 1. So I took that as take 2 plus 1 is 3. Was I wrong? And then, I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. He's like, no, I got to babysit you.
Yep.
I'm like, bro, just leave me somewhere, okay?
Oh my God.
But he's got to protect me at the same time because there's shit going on.
Yep.
So we get there, and I remember raving, right? And I'm just there by myself. My eyes are closed. And the only thing I can see, you guys remember the old Windows media player? The equalizers?
Yeah.
Like they would go like this, and then they would turn and do like some like psychedelic type shit.
Man.
My eyes are closed, but I see like as the bass is moving and everything, like it's like that. But I'm good, right? Like I'm not falling down, I'm not asleep, so I'm in my own zone, just like with my little glow stick, just going. And then every now and then, he grabs me and shifts me like all the way over, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "Don't worry about it."
Okay.
And then again, this is the rest of it's an off-air story because I don't want to embarrass some people. But I felt like he was pulling me out of my zone, right? So they start drinking, and of course, homie gets tequila in him. From the beginning.
That's what it was.
So from the beginning, he gets tequila in him. So I'm sitting there like this, like I know I'm good as long as I don't get ghost tore up. I'm fine, right? Like when we was at Tampa.
Yep.
I'm like, as long as I don't get that bad or I don't start talking to Sushi, I'm straight. So I just got my eyes closed. I'm sitting there with my glow sticks. I got my light up shoes on. I'm chilling. We go to leave. This motherfucker's like, we gonna go somewhere else. And I'm like, these motherfuckers is drunk. I'm looking at the 3 of them like, God damn. And when I gotta look at you and be like, damn, like
there's something wrong.
Yeah. So they're like, we're going to this spot called Southern Nights.
Yep.
And I'm like, why that sound weird? So we get in the car and Andre
That sounds weird.
Yeah, like come on. First of all, I thought it was like a country bar or something like that, right? Like
we've heard of it before. Remember Homegirl used to talk about it? That's where she used to work at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a gay spot.
Yeah.
Right? So we get there and we're driving there and it's like, he's like, oh, we're going here. I'm like, why are we going to a, ain't nothing wrong with it. He's like, you uncomfortable? I'm like, no, I'm not uncomfortable. I can't drink. Like, so y'all gonna be turning up and I'm gonna be over here in the corner.
Yep.
And I gotta hope to God I don't pass out at this point. Right? Because I'm like 5 in the wind and I'm on my like rave vibe, but I'm like, I don't want to be t-shirt off Terry Crews white chicks vibe.
Yep.
I'm not trying to get that far.
That would have been great.
But we get there and granted, nobody's dressed for the occasion at all, right? I got a green Plankton shirt on. It's got like Plankton's face on it with some Vans that glow in the dark with LED shoelaces. He's wearing
Shorts.
He was wearing bathing suit shorts and a pink shirt with no sleeves. Now, pink shirt, no sleeves in the gay spot.
Yeah, it made sense for the
right.
Yeah, it made sense.
And some SpongeBob shoes.
Yeah, it made sense for the
right. And then the other two was wearing like rave clothes.
Yep.
And so we all get it. He puts on some pants versus the shorts, but his pants look like some shit you would see like a homeless dude in.
Yeah.
You know, like them homeless dudes would be walking around in old dickies, and they just be long and tattered at the bottom. That's what he's wearing, and with the SpongeBob shoes because he didn't change his shoes. All he did was put on some pants.
Yep.
And I'm just sitting like this. So I get to the club and I get on the corner, and I'm like on the corner.
Trying to block them all off.
My man's over there, fraternizing, doing what he got to do, and he keeps offering me a drink.
He was or somebody else? Another patron.
He keeps offering me a drink.
Oh, he keeps
offering.
Okay.
Like, oh shit, my bad. I forgot. You're not drinking. I feel so bad.
Yeah, because he's
like,
drunk.
Chill, son. I'm good.
Yeah,
like what?
Okay, so this makes sense.
When I tell you I'm good, I'm good. But then it's like the atmosphere just is like
it's weird.
So I guess on Saturday nights they do. I don't want to call it a drag show because they wasn't in drag.
Yeah,
they had to be trans. I would assume.
Yeah.
Right? Because I've been to Hamburger Mary's. I watched RuPaul's Drag Race. You know what a drag queen look like.
Yeah.
You a dude after time. The people on the stage look like they live life as a female.
Yeah.
So for all intents and purposes, they may be a female. And except you could tell one used to be a boy.
Yeah.
Because of how broad her shoulders were. She would look like Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
So, but the other two, well, I mean, if you didn't know any better, would have been like these are females, right? So I was like, just looking, and so then like a party breaks out, and there's a guy in a dress, goatee, beard, long hair like this. Looks almost like, you guys ever seen the Gigolo from Deuce Bigelow?
Yes.
Yeah.
The guy that was also like in the Scorpion King. He was like what are they called? The Nejai. He was the guy that ran him. It looked like him, but in a dress. So this motherfucker over there is like, look at that girl over there. I said, dude, that's a boy. He was like, she wearing that dress. I said, she is a he. Like that is a boy. He's like, and he kept calling her she. I was like, bro. That's not even a 5 o'clock shadow. That's a full on beard. Like that is a boy. Like that is a boy. And he kept saying she. I'm like, bro,
stop doing that.
Tell you again. That is a boy. And then he was pointing at the two the other girls. It was like I was like, those are some pretty boys. but please say it straight. Like those are boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe not anymore as far as society's sake. But in the eyes of like how you were born, they were pretty boys. Believe me, like they didn't have all the amenities that the one in Atlanta had.
Yeah,
right. But like literally, I looked at one of them and I was like, that is a pretty boy. Like, if I didn't know any better, like if I wasn't like over here at this point sober, I would have been like,
you would have passed off.
I would have not known any better.
Yeah.
So we go outside at the end, and then that's when he just fucking loses it. And I'm not gonna say everything, but I'm gonna tell you that this dude, at one point, he grabs me and puts me in a fucking headlock.
I got video.
He was aggressive. He's aggressive, drunk.
He grabbed me in like some front cobra clutch type headlock shit.
Wrestling move.
And the whole point, I'm sitting there and I'm like, this motherfucker is drunk. And I was like, if I didn't know any better, I was gonna blast his ass. And he was grabbing me, and you see he's bigger than me.
Yeah.
And he was ragdolling my ass.
I saw it.
He was slinging me around, and then I was like, he's like, and I'm like, all I wanted was my fucking pretzels out of the car. We had went to 7-Eleven before all this shit had happened, and they had the voodoo chips, but they had voodoo pretzels. And all I wanted was these fucking voodoo pretzels out the car. And if you would have just gave me my fucking pretzels to begin with.
I want to see it in person, though.
He's so...
What? Just keep watching. Look at it. Look at it.
away. You're getting away. You're hugging me, right? Wait, he wants to live. Right? You hugging me, right?
He wants to eat it.
So uncomfortable.
Alright, I'm gonna give this a moment of silence.
Okay, put him down. You're hurting him.
So I'm sitting there like this, right?
That's why I'm not drinking.
So that you see that video, and you know how I am. So at some point, I'm thinking like, all right, like my man, you overstepping the boundaries, but I know you drunk, and I've usually been that one for so long. So it's like I was like, I think I got to give it to him and just let him do him at this point. But then, you know, of course, karma came back and took care of him for me. And with that, I'm going to kick off. What is this? Man,
Episode 1,
I
2023.
forgot how to do this, man. Damn.
Episode 1, 2023.
Welcome to the Two Dev Crew podcast. It's your boy Powder here for 2023. This is episode 1 of season 23, aka season 4. Did I get that right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
I'm here with the Lemon Pepper Boys, and I was thinking maybe I start calling y'all the Ghost Pepper Boys because y'all getting a little spicy over there, right? Ghost Pepper. That's what y'all gonna name. Ghost and Pepper. Spicy and pepper, right?
Oh,
Right?
God.
Ghost and Pepper.
Okay.
Y'all like that?
No.
No, Lemon
And
Pepper Boys.
Honeybee here.
Yeah.
I feel like I know I haven't seen y'all in so long. I've only seen you twice in the past 6 months. I haven't seen you at all. I've seen you maybe twice in the last 6 months.
I think it's like 4 times.
Fuck all y'all.
No, we went to a couple spots.
When?
We went to the bowling spot.
Y'all went bowling?
The bowling spot. Well, both was having issues with homegirl.
I don't remember.
When
When that was back in the back, bro.
no, was it?
Yeah, it was.
When?
That was when we went to Waterford.
Yeah, Waterford
Yeah,
Lakes.
with Dude and Fuzzy.
Yeah.
That was like before Thanksgiving, homie.
Oh, that was?
Yeah, because remember Thanksgiving when I seen her with the fuzzy slippers and I was
That
like,
was, that
I
was,
like,
that
yo,
was,
son,
that
like,
was.
How she came out the house like that?
That
So
was.
anyway, what's new with you motherfuckers? Like everybody's like, y'all ain't posting no fucking new episode. Y'all ain't doing shit. And I was like, I fired these motherfuckers. Like, I was like, I was out there like scouting talent and shit.
I was trying to mediate.
They was talking about like I was like a bang bros like recruiter. I'm out there trying. I'm like, I'm looking for a female. And they're like, what for? I'm like, just for a podcast,
God.
nothing else. Like,
We even met somebody, a friend that we knew. We even told her she was gonna be on. Whatever happened with that?
which one?
We plan to replace this already.
The homegirl.
Oh, Lil D.
Yeah, Lil D.
You know, maybe we'll bring her on.
Yeah.
She gonna ask me how much she was getting paid. I'm like, nobody make money around here. Like I wouldn't even go like entertain that. I'll pay you with dick. Like I wouldn't even doing that. Like we ain't paying. Period.
Telling Pickles will beat your ass.
He ain't in the picture no more.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
There's a couple other ones sliding through. You know, every now and then I would just like test the waters to see.
Just to see if you can still
it
swim?
was still cold, so I'm not going in yet. Fuck that.
This guy. Test the water.
So what's up? What's new with y'all? Besides y'all doing the podcast on your own, I seen it. Like, don't think I don't know.
Me. That's mine.
Hers.
And it's your podcast with you in the background.
Yeah.
I'm just a guest.
Right?
I'm
Listen,
the first
motherfucker,
guest.
I don't contractual.
Is this like Angela Yee when she does like we're the Breakfast Club and she does like lip service? Like that type of deal?
No.
When she does her own ventures?
I own his rights to any podcast. Like he's not allowed to be on shit.
Well, I told you, about making those noise.
You may be able to do your own thing, but I own him.
Yeah.
So
You don't
if
own me.
if you want
First
to,
off, I was the first guest on her podcast.
Yeah.
if you want to use him,
Pero that's not gonna be the I gotta make my introduction and shit.
hey, you better change the name of that shit too.
Oye, no.
The fuck out of here! You
What's the show
taking
about?
my shit.
It's the podcast is called I'm Not Toxic ... But
Oh.
Taking my shit. The fuck out of
Mira,
here.
we
No, get the fuck out of here.
No, you
You either pay me royalties or I want to be executive producer and
Yeah.
then like I
actually
get my
was
my
thinking
EP.
about like
I get my
Mira,
EP.
if you texted me Pero
If you
I
was,
would
if
love
you was,
for
if you
to
was my
be-
friend, then maybe.
Damn,
So-
that's
so-
crazy.
Hey,
So we're not saying that-
All right,
He'll tell you. I'll tell you. Like y'all keep thinking that I'm joking when I be like I'm the black sheep.
Oh
Yo,
Lord,
I'm
you're not the black sheep no more.
I'm the fucking black sheep.
You're not the
Don't
black
play.
sheep.
Even he was like, okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Even he was on my side. He was like, okay, I see it. Yeah.
They
Uh-huh.
Wild.
They
Come
talk.
on, let's start the podcast with some drama. Let's go into this
Let's
shit.
do it.
Why we been asked for so long? Why we been gone so
Let's
long?
do it. Let's
Right?
do it.
Y'all want to just want to get y'all beefs out there already. I'm tired of your ass because you just don't hang out with me no more. I miss you. You treat me like I'm different than the rest of them. And you choke me, motherfucker. But I guess it's better than slamming me on my eyes.
Damn.
I still got my good looks. I can't say this shit for everybody else.
Well, my schedule's gonna open up now. So
Yeah, good. My schedule may or may not open up.
wait, no, your shit ain't gonna open up.
I got news.
Whoa. Oh Lord. Oh. You told me you had tea.
Anyway, what's up, man? What's up with y'all?
I got a new job. That's it.
I got the same job, got more money. I mean, that's always a good thing.
I got way more money.
Dude, who you telling? I was,
I got way more money.
boy, man.
This, I guess, because like I haven't been drinking, my laugh has turned into like Krusty the Clown-ish.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was like, you laugh like Krusty the Clown. I be doing this shit at work. They're like, why you laughing?
Why you laugh like that? It's a
I'm like,
weird
"No,
laugh.
Like what?
It get different, bro. The laugh got different.
You laugh like Chris
That's called no alcohol, bro. Like I ain't been able to drink in over 3 months, man. Like
How you feeling now?
I fucking physically I feel good.
That's
like,
good.
But you know, every time I fucking see a margarita, like I like wish I had it.
What do you do like when you start craving like
Alcohol?
yeah? Is it something you drink for like the
or
substance?
something like that, just to get,
Yeah.
get the vibe.
Yeah, you got a point.
No, it's not that bad. It only sucks when you're around people. So like not being around people, it's not too bad. You know, it's like when you go out and people are drinking and having fun, and it's if you don't know how to open up, then it gets a little hard.
I was going through that last night when we went to Mango's. Because I was the only person not drinking, and it was just
It was weird.
Yeah, you see,
yeah,
because you
it's
know
uncomfortable.
when you
Really?
if you know how to get loose, then it's different,
Yeah.
right? But if you don't know, like, you know, because people, regardless if you think you're an alcoholic or not, like sometimes you are.
Yeah. Same.
You just don't know it because like you're like, oh well, I don't need alcohol to do anything, but alcohol just helps you like mellow
Like,
in.
loose.
And when you see people like, you know, fist pumping and shit like that, and you completely sober,
That's true.
your mind be thinking too many things versus the fist pump. And to me, like the alcohol just kind of helps you not think so much.
You just do.
But I also read articles that alcohol, because it's a toxin, it actually holds your body back from certain things. So like now that I've been drinking so much, like I've been way more responsive, like mentally, which you know helps me like basically roast people a lot faster because like I'm quick with it. You know? It's like they're like, you don't shut the fuck up. I'm like, it's even worse now that like I haven't drunk because like my mind is popping. But when you go out to dinner or you go out to parties and shit, and people are like, it's really uncomfortable because then some people they don't want to drink in front of you.
Can you even drink wine?
I could technically I could drink.
Yeah.
But the thing is that because my gallbladder is not functioning properly,
Yeah.
that alcohol kind of slows down your digestive system. And so what had happened originally, what had happened with all this was I had an intestinal blockage. So there was a bunch of undigested food that got stuck in my intestine.
Yeah.
So it went through the stomach. It didn't actually get digested and then pushed its way into the intestine. And then it got stuck there. So it caused a lot of pain. Because the gallbladder absorbs bile from the liver, which releases and that breaks down food in your stomach.
Yep.
So because the gallbladder it's not working, it's just not working like it should.
Yeah.
So it's like slowly releasing the bile versus releasing it when needed. So if I drink, it'll slow down my digestive system even more, and then I could end up with bowel blockage again. And when I had to go to the fucking hospital, they had to put this tube in my fucking nose. It went through my nose into my throat, and I could just feel it in the back of my throat.
Like more.
And then you know how them chicks feel when they be deep throating, because that shit was just back there, hitting like the fucking, like my neck. I could not. I was like, literally, I was trying to pull it out. They were like, you can't fucking do that. I was like, I don't want that shit there.
What question do you have? I already see it going through your
So when you guys deep throat,
We gotta talk to the mic. Talk to the mic. We can't hear you.
when you guys deep throat, can you breathe or it's not?
No, it's all of your air tract.
That's
and-
what the
yeah.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was that? What was it? Oh,
Well, it depends. It depends where you go with them. Like if you remember the nasal way and the mouth, they join at a point.
Mm.
So if you can get wedged in there, then
No.
you know the best way to do that is like to have a chick lay upside down and like kind of straighten her mouth and her throat
Yeah,
way.
but when
Then
you do that, all the saliva goes down your nose.
Yeah.
Then you can't breathe.
That's
Well, you wouldn't be able to breathe anyway
The,
if you
what's it called? The something dragon?
Oh
The
Jesus
bearded
Christ!
dragon? Is that what it is?
that's what it's called, like the
Yes.
sexual temper.
When you nut in her mouth and it comes out her throat. It's called the bearded dragon.
Oh.
Nut in her mouth and it comes down her throat.
Or it comes out her nose.
Oh, what?
Ew.
Yeah.
That's
You mean like when you're drinking milk and you laugh?
It's called the bearded
Oh my
dragon.
God.
Once
I've never had that happen.
It shoots back on you, bro. Like, you okay with that?
Why?
Anyway,
I'm really surprised. Come on.
so like it ain't been too bad. You know, like the more every time I go out, I want to drink. Like when we went to the rave, I wanted to drink. You know, because I felt like I would have had more fun. You know,
I'm glad you didn't.
but on a regular day, because of like I work and I come home, like I've been playing a lot more PlayStation, so it kind of offsets.
yeah.
But then I'd be up to like 3-4 in the morning playing PlayStation. I go to work at 8 o'clock the next day, and I'm not fucking tired.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like I'm getting less sleep, but I'm also not as tired. But then again, I'm also like I don't want to say I'm eating better, but I'm not eating as much shit.
No more Taco Bell. That late night order.
I still eat Taco Bell.
I'm here for an order for. I'm like, bro, every night Taco Bell.
No, bro, like once a week maybe.
You full of shit. Every time I talk to you.
No, once a week. I promise.
Okay. All right.
Once a week. But like I'll have like soup some nights. Like I went from having like maybe 2 meals a day to having only 1 meal a day, and then like throughout the day, like I'll drink like
I do that too.
protein
I
shakes.
only do 1 meal a day.
I know I have like protein shakes, or I got these like little people
Snacks.
make fun of me at work. They call them like baby food packages, but it's like applesauce.
Oh, yeah, I
and,
love
like
those.
but they saw like vitamins in there for like brain health and prebiotics.
Aw.
So like I'm getting
Probiotics.
no, it's prebiotics.
Pre and pro.
Pre?
There's- Yeah, there's
Prebiotics.
Prebiotics. Or it was like prenatals.
So
No. Oh my God.
anyway, so I'm
So
getting a lot more
stupid,
like
bro.
I'm getting a lot more nutrients and shit in my body. And then like when I first got the hospital, I was losing mad weight because I wasn't eating. So I got to like 170. But between the protein shakes and work and everything, like I've gotten back up to my 185, but not as much fat as
So it's like muscle.
and you motherfuckers think it's motherfuckers like 6'5", they weigh the same as me. And I'm like, bro, I'm fucking solid. Like you hit me, like you gonna fall down. And I'm gonna have to look at you.
Mm.
Right? Look how that motherfucker grabbed me. You see, like I wasn't hurt at all. I was just ready to knock him the fuck out.
Big old black.
Understandable.
I
Big old
was
black
just
man.
waiting for him. I'm gonna pop, 2-piece him, knock him out, and then they was gonna go 1, 2, 3,
My bad.
4. He would have just been laying there like this. You had the white girl screaming, "Oh my God, Cornelius, what happened to you?" Like, I'm telling you. Anyway, so what's up? Y'all got topics? Y'all want to talk about something, or you want me to go into all the shit that I've been banking for the last 6 months? Fuckers. Fucking hate y'all.
I love you.
Fucking
Miss
hate
you.
I fucking hate you guys.
I don't miss your ass one bit.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
do.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be roasting your ass all night after this.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Damn, I got a whole bunch of them.
All right.
All right, let's talk about this, right?
Okay.
Because I've been seeing a lot of this shit recently, and it kind of plays into a narrative, but I kind of feel like social media is also playing a game on me,
Mm-hmm.
right? So what I see a lot now are like these things where they just be roasting females.
Oh my god, are you talking about Fresh and Fit? Have you seen that podcast?
I've seen some of that, but
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of other ones too, like these like things that they do. And remember, I've been saying this shit for a long time that females was on a whole nother level, and y'all be telling me I'm on some dumb shit. But then it's like they be bringing it to life. But then I'd be like, is this staged?
When you say roasting, what do you mean?
So like, there's just one thing I see, and it'd be on Snapchat, and it's like the dude, he be on the street, and and girl walks by, and he says, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? And she'd be like, no, I gotta go. And he'd be like, I just need directions. I'm lost. I ain't from here.
Mm-hmm.
And she'd be like, nah, I ain't got time for it. Blah blah blah. He's like, well, can I get your number or something? Like, and she walk away. So then he go to walk into his car, and it's usually
I saw some of this
it's like he got a Lambo.
because he sees a nice when she sees the nice car.
He got a Lambo or a Ferrari or something like that.
She comes back.
And then she come back and it's like, oh, why oh, you want to go get something to eat? So then they get in the car. And then he'd be like, you giving me like gold digger vibes. Like, I'm going to need you to get out of my car. And what you mean? Like usually you weren't talking to me before, but now that all of a sudden you seen what kind of car I was in, right? But it'd be some of these women be like, you should take me shopping.
It has to be staged.
And it's like, holy
I think
shit.
that's staged. That's staged.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's playing into a narrative. It's like, are women that scummy? I know, y'all a little scummy, but I don't know if y'all that scummy.
50-50 probably.
Because it was like, damn.
I don't know if I call it 50-50.
What would you say?
You see like the ones where they go on like the Fresh and Fit when they talk about the man got to make 6 figures, be 6 feet
but
tall.
do you see
He got to
the
do
girls
this.
that are on there? Like half of if you're gonna target them specifically, they target girls that have like OnlyFans, and of course their income is gonna be fucking huge because they're exploiting their bodies. I get that. Cool, sex work is nice, pero
Go ahead.
no, there's like I feel like sometimes when they're doing like those little things where the guy goes back into it's like they pick certain women too sometimes.
But that's why I feel like it's like it's painting a narrative
I think it's 35% tops.
because
scummy.
Yeah.
That women are scummy?
Because
Yeah.
it gets to the point where it's like, what do you want from a man? Again, they say 6 figures, this, that, and it's like, well, what do you bring to the table? Well, look at me.
Yeah, but those are so like
But
that's
it-
a narcissist. That's
but-
self-indulged women.
The closest thing I've seen to this is it was a TikTok. It was like a little 8-year-old kid. I guess they were coming back from school. He was all like, "This is bull crap. Like, why is it like this? If a girl likes me, all she has to do is walk up and say, 'Hey, I like you,' and then and it all works out. But if I like a girl, I gotta have a nice shirt. I gotta have nice pants. She has to think I'm cute." And he was just running off a list. He's like, "This is bull crap." And it's like an 8-year-old little kid.
Okay.
And what's messed up is like he's not necessarily wrong, but it's a little weird to see an 8-year-old kid have that conversation.
That was why when I walked in, you guys were talking about this, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's see what percentile you fall in with your bullshit.
I'm not. God,
It's like, wow, that's why I had to ask. Like you're talking about, he only makes $16 an hour because when I walked in, that was the topic, right?
Yeah.
And that initially grabbed me and was like, hold on, is this are these videos coming to life? Are you really judging a man for 16?
It wasn't. It's not that number. It's the other behaviors.
Yeah, but at first, like again,
yes.
walking into it and like, holy shit, is this happening right now?
No,
like.
no.
But then again, 16,
16.
16 hours in Florida is an entry level job, like
Yeah.
super.
Yeah.
Because again, you could make what 15 minimum wage
Yeah.
almost anywhere.
Yeah.
Like I feel like half the like this could be just my own opinion on women, and it might be bad, but I feel like a lot of coming from my background, my parents are not from here. We wasn't given anything. We didn't live well. So it's a different type of work ethic. And I feel like some women have it and some don't. And some get spoiled and it's great and they can get away and they happen to be very pretty women and they can get all of what they want. And then they got spoiled with that and they got that princess treatment. So that is all they identify as. Is if I can have like, it's good that, you know, your father, I didn't have my father in my life, but I'm saying if they have a great father figure, they get this princess treatment and then, you know, they happen to be attractive. That's kind of like what they go for. They don't have to work. They don't have to worry about school. But if you look at if you see other women that don't have that, that have to work, have to help their families out, have no time to like go from school and hang out after. Like, it's a different type of mindset. It's like almost like, I don't want to say it's like a man mindset, but it's just like that's a work thing. So when
It's a grind set mindset.
it's like when you see a man, like from my perspective, if I see a man that's, you know, at a certain age and you're doing this, like, just what did you do before? Because I'm not saying you should be working. I've been working since I was 13. I'm not saying you should have done that, but like, there's so much time. And if you're playing video games and you're wasting your time in this, like, where's your focus at?
Or FaceTiming you and not saying anything
You know what
for
I
2
mean?
hours
Like,
at a time. Go get money, bitch. Get off my phone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have a mentality. It's like, I don't need my man to be making 6 figures. I don't really care if you make 6 figures. I don't care if you make 35,000. As long as you're putting the work into it, because that's average salary now is what, 40,000, and that's barely.
Now, by you saying putting in the work, you mean like
being
dicking you down to the
dedicated.
bed, right?
Dedicated.
No,
It's like putting in the work.
not that.
Dedicated to
like,
something.
Something like you have.
That's not
ambition.
something?
I mean,
That's not something.
I don't. Sex is great. I think it's great, but it's not everything for a partnership, for a relationship. Like, finances is the number one reason why people break up and get divorces. So, like, that's the main issue. I'm okay. I can.
You don't think it's communication?
Communication, but like communication of like, I saw this TikTok too, or this Instagram thing. It's like there's a thing of like couples. Say the woman's the breadwinner. She pays for the bills and he pays for the fun money, right? The fun stuff.
Yeah.
But then it becomes so much like you can do that in the beginning and that's fine. But like, what is he doing afterwards? Is he still just doing the fun money stuff? When does he help out with the bills? Like, if you flip the script, that's like men being the providers.
I think I understand what you're saying, that money is like the cause of a lot of breakups, but I think that's because it's the easy thing to argue about.
It is, because it's like, why? Okay, and it can lead into to affairs and shit like that. Okay, so you can spend fucking $500 at a strip club, but you can't pay your fucking Spectrum bill. You can't pay your water bill, but you're out here buying drinks for women. But I'm home and I'm working.
Angry over there.
You know, but that's what I'm. But I'm saying that's
Who
what
hurt you?
happened.
Who
No,
hurt
it
you?
hurt me.
Who hurt you?
Is that why?
You were at the club with me stuffing those dollars.
Exactly.
Is that why? Like, I had to connect to my phone for the internet here. Your
Oh
Spectrum
no,
bill?
I had a.
She switched it up.
I upgraded my Wi-Fi.
Did your Spectrum bill not get paid? You got something.
It's
you
there.
want?
It's
Oh,
in there. She
I
said-
got faster Wi-Fi.
You
I
sure?
can- yeah.
Okay,
I was saying the same
just
thing.
asking because like you said that, and then I was trying to put the pieces together. Like, oh wait,
Who did?
Wi-Fi connected.
Who did?
I don't know if that was a DVD or not. Maybe.
DVD? Where do you see DVD?
2023. Who still
Who
uses
still got
DVDs?
DVDs?
I still use DVDs, motherfucker, and I'm gonna tell you they came in handy because when we had those fucking storms over
Yeah.
there, and we got power back, I didn't get Wi-Fi back. So I'm sitting there one night, and you can't play anything on the fucking PlayStation without fucking Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Right? Even
Yeah.
if you own the game, you still can't fucking do shit without
Yeah, 'cause
fucking
they're all
Wi-Fi.
online games.
Yeah. So I had this box of DVDs, 2 boxes full of DVDs. And 2 days before the hurricane, I went to fucking trade them in at this spot, and he was like, "Poppy, I don't take DVDs no more." He was like, "Nobody buys them shits." And I was like, well, I don't know what to do with them. I'm not gonna give them to you for free because I knew he'd turn around and sell them. So I took them home, and then the storm hit, and I was sitting there watching old ass fucking movies, and then it was fucked up because like you can see those movies before because they weren't all high def. High def was later on in life, but DVDs when they were like 720p and you fucking watch them on a 55-inch screen, and you're like, holy shit, this is. We used to watch this shit. What the fuck? That's how you know with me, life is good. We didn't even fucking care. Now it's like you see a pixel off, like what the fuck's going on with my TV?
You know what's messed up? If you watch anything from like television from like 2000 to 2008,
It's weird.
it looks like that. It looks like what you're describing. You're like,
Or you
like it's not even that old.
Reminds me of YouTube days when you would do the HD part where it'd be like 180,
Yeah.
240, 720.
This shit is bad. But back to that shit. You know, it's crazy though. Like when you see that type of shit, you know, like I don't think I've ever asked a chick like what she does or actually gave a fuck. Like what
You
she
should.
did or what money she brought. But I usually don't get that far.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can say that the women I've had serious relationships with all worked hard. You know, like except one, maybe two. In my younger days, like yes, like you know, like you get caught up in something. You know, like I want to say recently, my last 10 years, like the women I choose to be in a committed relationship with, you know, usually got their shit together, at least work wise. And you know, but it is what it is. But it's just like I watch all these fucking narratives, and it's like and it's like, are women like that? Like for real?
Yeah, it's like 35%.
I don't get out
women
too
that
often.
can get away with it, yeah. They like. I feel like sometimes women plot it out. They're like, all right, if I save this money, get my BBL, get my boobs done, okay, that's my income. I'm gonna go search. Like literally, like I've seen the TikToks where girls tell girls, this is how you get sugar daddies. You go to 5-star hotels, you go to the bar, sit there by yourself, and wait for somebody to come to you. And then that's how it goes.
So I saw this one. That's something that's changed in the last 6 months. I'm crazy on TikTok, like constantly. Whenever I'm like on skating, or working out, I'm on TikTok.
You're watching TikToks as you skate down the road.
Yeah.
How many times have you bumped your fucking head?
None.
It would explain why you do some dumb shit now. Like if you would have said I've had some serious head trauma, I'd be like,
I mean, I've had head trauma, but not from skating while watching TikToks, or walking while watching TikToks. But I saw this TikTok. So essentially, what this chick did is she went on LinkedIn, found a guy that would match what she's looking for, then found out, like, dug through his other social media, found out her dad runs some kind of like pottery class thing, right? Signed up to the dad's pottery class thing, found out a bunch of his interests from social media, and then was casually dropping that she was single and into these things during the pottery class, talking to other people. So then the dad was like, oh, you'd be a great match for my son, and then set them up on a blind date, and then they got married.
Is that
So she courted the guy?
No.
that's crazy.
No,
That's very elaborate.
She set up a meet
do you
cute.
think that's really that bad though?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Do you know
the
how manipulative
only
that
reason
is?
why I say this is because like that happens in a lot of traditional families.
I don't think that's bad.
No.
But like
The dad setting them up is not weird.
This ain't coming to America.
No.
Would you like whatever you like?
She stalked a man, found out all his interests, then social engineered his dad into
I feel
hooking
like
them up.
guys do
That's
that
fucking
shit too.
no.
Mira, hombre, they do that shit. Like I'm telling
No.
you, if you see a baddie on Instagram and you find out that like, oh shit, she's actually a local around here. Let me see her Instagram. Let me see what she's following.
I would.
Does she follow food pages?
Listen.
Where are the
I'm gonna
things she's
tell you
going?
something. That I don't give a fuck how bad you are. I'm not sitting around watching crime shows all fucking day. I don't give a fuck how much you like that fucking First 48 or that crime shit. That shit don't interest me not one bit.
What?
And you know what?
Criminal Minds, bro. Criminal Minds is a show.
Look, but believe me, you could have a fat ass and
interrogations,
all types of shit. And no, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit there and do
then
that.
you find a girl that's matching you, but like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like you talk about men do it. Like
men do. They're
what he's
some
talking.
guys are obsessive.
What he's talking about
this
is
is
like you pretending to be something you're not, right?
I'm not even gonna go as far as say maybe they are a good match, but you don't find the fact that
you don't find that suspicious.
Like that shit is weird.
It's
I've
weird.
never known a dude to do crazy shit like that.
I know so many fucking dudes that would do that shit right now.
I would do it.
If a chick came up to me,
You would do it?
I would do it.
You would do that.
If I was really that interested in her, I would do whatever I had to.
like if a chick came up to me right now, she says,
Yeah.
"You know what? I like the Miami Heat and Goku." I'd be like, "Huh?" Like, get the what the fuck? Like,
You would think that's weird because that's like exactly what you like.
exactly.
Like you would think.
What
Watching
if she
me?
saw it? Like, what if she just saw it? Like, what if you just happened to wear that shit? She's
Yeah,
like,
just
oh,
in casual talk. Or I like your tattoo.
And that's
Yeah.
just an interest
Okay.
to start the
But
conversation.
then I'm interrogating at that point.
How are you interrogating?
Who's your favorite Heat player?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your
So
favorite?
what's creepy about that?
What's your favorite Super Saiyan form?
But that's just like getting to know somebody.
Yeah, I think the creepiest part was getting the dad involved. Now that's kind of creepy, but
Showing up at the fucking pottery spot.
I don't know if I found out
And then
Bad Bunny-
dropping clues to get the dad to
that part.
It's all weird, bro.
but that's a good love story though.
That is.
It's a good love story.
It's like
It's a good.
No, she gonna murder me.
It's a good love story.
She's gonna be one of those slow murder me type people, bro.
It's like Hailey Bieber. Have you heard the story of her?
No.
Like she apparently she was a Selena because there's a whole feud between them now apparently. But like she literally has followed Selena Gomez for the longest time, looked at what she was doing, but was very interested in Justin Bieber. Her dad is the rich guy that she's a spoiled kid. She hasn't done anything, but she like literally looked at everything that Justin Bieber did, looked at what he liked about Selena Gomez and literally copied her.
Yeah.
And then like she was in a music video of his while they were dating.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, like they like plotted it out. Like the dad wanted her to be with Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
So when they broke up, Selena Gomez, she went with him.
There's nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, you still got to make that connection. You can get to know about everything.
Sometimes it's bad, and I think sometimes it's good.
The fuck
It
is
just
this? The
depends.
Illuminati running shit around here?
Like
Yeah.
that's a full blown conspiracy, bro. Like,
the whole-
and this poor man is over here like, yeah, I met this great girl
the
from
whole
my
point
dad, and she set up the whole
The whole
thing.
point of falling in love is supposed to be random.
Like,
Oh my god,
Jesus.
it just
But-
everything connects.
But what's the difference of a guy? Let's say a guy is friends with a girl, and the girl's in a relationship, and this girl tells the side guy, like her best friend, everything, and then that guy becomes the boyfriend after they break up. What's the difference?
I've had that happen.
What is the difference? There's no difference.
There is a difference.
How? He pretty much knew everything about her.
No. People sharing interests, that's different. Like what his particular like
So she
story
plotted
is saying
him.
is that she found out everything this guy liked and basically became that.
Mhm.
So she went through a metamorphosis.
But what if she already originally?
No, if
liked
she
it?
did, she did. Okay, that ain't no big deal,
Yeah.
right? Again, like if you like, Fast and the Furious movies, and I like Fast and the Furious movies,
Okay,
and it just happens to be like, oh, we share these common interests. But when you start liking shit that you don't really like, just because you're trying to get a high value person,
Yeah.
then it's like,
That's
oh,
a
what the
little
fuck?
bit plotting.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like.
Right.
But that's like the same thing of like.
Like if she would have been like, you know what, I really love fucking pottery,
That's
and
like-
she would have went to the class randomly, and it would have happened a bit different. But to sit there and find a guy and be like, I
On
want
LinkedIn,
his
you
son.
started on LinkedIn, and then was like, oh, your dad has a
Well, what's
pottery
the
class.
difference
I'll
of
go.
like guys that flash jewelry, fake jewelry,
Yeah.
who looked on Instagram, but like they do it and then they'll post like, oh, I love, like they'll start posting the things that girls or like the girl that he's interested in, and they'll start doing that. And then obviously, I don't want to say like some girls will fall for it, but like, oh shit, he has money, he has a Cuban link, he rented, like she didn't know that she rented out a Ferrari.
She know because she knows the Cuban link.
Good Cuban link.
She
baby.
didn't just say he got a chain. She was like, it's a Cuban link.
But that's the thing, a lot of guys do that shit.
But there's a difference between a chain and a Cuban link.
I mean,
Cuban links are handmade.
well,
And the difference in the situations is like you're coming to that conclusion on your own, right? You saw that stuff on your own. That person didn't like secretly find a way to wedge themselves into your life, right?
Cook said yes.
Yeah,
Right? That shit's like crazy.
Imagine if somebody was stalking you, and then all of a sudden, right, starts popping up at the gym you work at, right?
I'll do
knows
it.
Knows that.
Oh, fuck. I'll do it.
Right?
Hey, I'll do it. Fuck.
Hey, knows that Tuesday is leg day.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, Tuesday's my leg day too.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, I do legs, once a week. But you do legs Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday are my leg days now. And then starts dropping these hints like, hey, like I like going to dungeons, and you're like, I like going to dungeons too because I'm in that freaky shit. And it's like, oh, and then just starts going from there. Maybe you guys like the same shit, but was an extreme opportunist to find out where you were gonna be and then just happen to be there.
Yeah.
This
If a
was
guy did that, that wouldn't be creepy.
No, it'd be creepy.
exactly.
But
That's
this
insane.
is like, I feel
And
like
this isn't even studying you to the T to be like, oh, you know, like this is just like just showing up and just asking you at the
there's
gym.
those delusional
Yeah.
girls. Hold on. There's those girls that romanticize how
Yeah.
romanticize shit. And he's like, oh.
You know what this is?
He looked
This is
at
some
everything.
Joel Green you shit.
This is
No, that's what I say. Like,
Or Joe Goldberg. That's
yeah, Joe Goldberg. Yeah, because funny story. At my job, there was a lady friend that I was interested in, and I knew exactly what time she came in, and I used to always be down the same aisle every time she came in, and I did this for like a year. Then one time she just called me out. She's like, "You do this all the time." She's like, "I think it's cute."
Oh.
That's less weird.
That's like,
That's less
yeah,
weird.
yeah, because it wasn't aggressive.
I literally just.
You're technically
No,
co-workers.
no,
Yes.
no. But there wasn't any pass. He was just there.
I was just there. I wouldn't say anything. I was just.
He didn't make any moves.
Yep, I would just be moving
just-
stuff around.
He just put himself in a position to be noticed.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
It's not
This
weird.
this girl that he's talking about went around plotting stories. Hey, you know, like I really love this shit. Hey, you know, I really like this shit. Hey, you know,
I
hey,
mean,
right.
sometimes-
But I'm big on that though.
I mean, like
That's-
it's kind of like if you have a friend of a friend that you're interested in,
Yeah.
and it's like he would never notice me unless I told people, and then like, oh, I heard that he likes this. I also like this too, because you're interested in that guy.
That's not the creepy part to me. The creepy part is that she scrolled through LinkedIn like it was motherfucking Amazon.
Yeah.
Let's
I mean,
find
that's a good
someone who
place
makes
with-
this much money,
Yep.
who's this age.
Mhm.
Okay, this guy looks
What's the difference
good.
between that and Hinge and like say there was dating apps that had your income? Like, mind you, I looked at with one of my friends. We looked at sugardaddy.com. There's a couple of websites, but we looked at it,
Is that
and
a
it
thing?
literally has their name, what they're interested, their info, and then their income.
okay, but that's an arranged relationship,
Right.
right? Like you know that
Okay.
I'm not here for love.
And he wasn't expecting it.
I'm
so,
here.
like,
I'm
he just got-
I'm here. I'm gonna be your arm candy. You're gonna take care of
There's
me.
an
Yeah, okay,
understanding
okay.
on
It's
both
like almost like a
parties'
crime
side.
Right?
scene waiting to happen.
There's no gotcha, bitch. You're right. Like
It's like that map where you have all those pins, and it's like she's like,
Exactly.
yeah, like she's literally using the crime
Okay,
shows
yeah,
that she
yeah.
watches as tools
Okay,
to say, yeah, you know, you
I
fucked
could
up,
see
right?
that. I could see- and she plotted it out. Then I
Yeah,
think it is.
yeah.
Good.
You know, so
It is
so-
aggressive.
But that's but if a girl did it, you know, it's like, oh well, you know.
Yeah. But if a guy
Right?
does that,
just like you were here. How else would I get him to notice me? Because like, oh. But if a guy did it at all, be like, you're a creep.
right.
You're
It depends.
You're
It depends
a
on,
fucking
like-
creep.
Depends on how hot he is.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
it's
it
like-
does.
it's just
yeah, it does.
it
Yo, go
depends.
ahead.
I've literally witnessed the hot versus not hot, same actions, different results. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing for a girl too, whether she's hot or not.
The success rate is much higher.
For us, it really just depends. You know how long the drought's been.
That's true.
That's fucking wild.
Because you know what,
True.
like
We had that
if I know I'm getting something on a regular basis, then it's like whatever. But if I know it's been a minute and I'm starting to get play from a 6, but I know I'm in the 7 to 8 range, I'm gonna be like, can she keep her mouth shut?
That's wild. That's wild.
Hey, but at least you know what you get with a dog, you know. Woof woof.
Woof, woof.
You know, it is what it is. So
Ghost creepy, bro.
Bro, like,
so I got two different topics.
I like what I like.
Okay.
I got rules for hookups and rules of posting significant others on social media. Which one y'all want to go with?
So what was the first one?
Rules for hookups.
Okay. Start with that one.
Start with
You
that
guys
one.
wanna start?
Yeah.
All right. So what are the rules for hooking up with a friend?
Ooh.
Keep your goddamn mouth shut.
No. I don't mean that.
Oh.
I mean like you have friends, right? And your
Oh,
friends
friend of a friend's.
your friends want to hook up with your friends. What are the rules?
So your friends want to hook up with your friends.
Yeah. So say example, we bring somebody around
Mhm.
and then they go after B. I mean, she's not my friend, so like
So okay.
For you guys.
Okay, I got you.
So
Attacked much?
I feel attacked.
Super attacked.
So
I reached out.
what's the rule? Like, is it free game? Like he can go do what he wants, or is it like, hey, don't fuck with my friends, right? You're gonna mess up my spot. What I got going on?
Yeah, right.
No, I'm asking. It could go the opposite, but I mean, in our scenario, it'd be easier to imagine we having a friend that wants to fuck her versus she having a friend that wants to fuck us.
I would hope you guys would say, like, you know me.
Right. So
I'll be like, good luck, big dog.
So you wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care at all.
No. Let's say she was on the. Let's say I was interested in her. I'll shoot so many shots saying, "Hey, I don't think you should do it. She got this going on. She's kind of crazy."
But that's what your own personal interest is.
Yes.
So like you don't have any rules of like.
I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care.
You want to go even if you knew he's a dog. Like
Hey, at the end of the day, she has to make that decision. Like she has to like decipher that.
Me?
No,
What?
I couldn't.
Why?
Because like in my mind, but sometimes there's guy code. Because you said we're all friends.
Yeah.
There's guy code.
Yeah. So it's like
Yeah, but then also you're.
Like,
what about me?
he got to hope you know better.
I gotta hope you know better because there's guy code. I'm not like if I know Andre is a dog, I'm not gonna let you know he's a dog. If he's interested, I don't care.
You're not even gonna tell her like,
wild.
yo, go for it, but watch yourself.
But
Yeah,
if you friends, I'm just gonna be like, hey,
Listen, if you dumb enough to drink the Kool-Aid, then you get the.
I'm hands off.
Listen, we all know Bill Cosby had pudding.
I'm hands off. I can't.
I don't know. I think that you.
But that's like you. If you had a homegirl,
Mhm.
I feel like you would tell me. You would tell me.
I would tell you.
If I was interested, you would tell me. But me, I couldn't do it.
This really happened. But like literally, I would be like, she's available, but like
I wouldn't do it.
for the person that you are, and
You
that like
yeah.
how I know you. I'd be like, well, she's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I would tell you a little bit of like, okay, maybe you might like it.
Like, oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, because it's like I would warn you, like if you want to go for it, go for it. But just so you know, this happened. Or if nothing happened, I'd be like, yeah, she's actually a really good person.
So
go for it.
you wouldn't mind at all that your friends were smashing.
No, if that's what they wanted to do.
I wouldn't give a fuck. Like
I wouldn't
to be
care
honest.
if they're smashing, but if I don't think my friend is good for my other friend.
I would just be like don't ruin my shit.
Smashing and relationship are two different things.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
So then let's break it down. Let's break down.
I got a sister, right?
Yep.
So like if I brought my sister around and
you don't like your sister.
What?
You don't like your sister.
That's a bad.
But regardless,
Yeah.
right? If I brought my sister around and
you already said I couldn't smash your sister.
I wouldn't care what y'all do, right?
Yeah.
But if you did something wrong to her, then I would have an issue with that, right?
Yeah.
Like go do what you do. Like if it's just gonna be, whatever. But if she come to me crying about something you did, then I'm gonna have to, step in and say some shit like that.
Yeah.
But if it was just like, she want to be a slut and you want to slut her out, like, what am I gonna do?
You can't stop
what I'm
it.
saying?
You can't stop it.
Yeah, I can't do nothing
Slut's
about
gonna
that.
slut, man.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
Just the warning. Like, do what you. I don't really care who does.
So
what
if they were just smashing, you would still warn them?
I would still warn because people are crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know what you're getting. So if I can warn you, like,
But some people like
she's
crazy, though.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. So I would warn you. Like she's crazy. She will stalk you. She will look through your Instagram followers. She will find you at a cafe.
Stop! You're enticing this man right now. He's over there getting excited. Yeah. I hope you got some draws on.
I'm just saying, like, I don't care what happens. I just like if something goes off between you, that's between you. We're all adults here.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't care. Like, oh, drama. I don't give a fuck. As long as you can be cordial in the same room, that's fine. But if you want, I will give you the warning because I know you as a friend. I would be like, just be careful. Do what you want to do. Play what you want to play. Like that's like if I if I knew that one of my friends had an STD
Oh shit.
and I didn't warn you,
That's different.
no,
That's
but
different,
but
though.
That's
That's
happening.
different. That's different though.
Fucking-
But that's
Right?
not. But how is that different from having somebody stalk you or like be obsessive with you? Like you just gotta make sure, because like, what if she pops up at your job one day because she just found you?
I was already dealing
Yeah,
with
but
that.
then she's like, "Why
Thanks
didn't
a
you
lot,
text me back? Why
jackass.
didn't you call me?"
Oh no! Because let's talk about this. So you don't think? So here's my situation, right? I think if there's any inclination, you should at least like maybe not say, "Yo, I'm gonna go smash this person," but maybe you should be all like, "Yo, what do you think about this person?" And I'd be all like, "No, that bitch is crazy."
Or she's like, she has
But
10 dudes
you want to move
online.
in silence, like real G's move in silence, right? You want to move in silence, you end up where you end up, and you can't put that on nobody.
Or I'd be like, she is one that does not take birth control, and she will say, "Come inside." And then when you hear that in the moment, don't. Sometimes you don't think, but she'll keep it. She's one of those girls that'll keep it. You don't think I should warn you that she's gonna be like, do it, yeah, do it.
Well, if you that dumb, then
I'm just saying, like, I would warn you if I knew my friend was kind of crazy, and to be like, do what you want to do, but I warned you.
yeah, but it's different for a man and a woman.
I feel like you should warn me if he's gonna do shit that's gonna make me mad. I mean, I could be an adult about it, but warn me.
Yeah, but
Be like, if he's got a baby mama, I don't want to fucking talk to somebody who's got.
But you don't do that. You don't do that research beforehand? You don't do that
Yes.
research beforehand?
I think it's by an association, right? Like,
Yeah, but if you brought somebody I didn't know and they're your friend, then they're trying to hit on me the first time we met, and say I find them attractive, and I say I think their personality is really cool, I would want you to be like, yo, just making sure, like, he's got some shit on the
He
side.
got two different families cross town. Like,
Yeah, do
You wanna
that.
know
'cause
that?
Then, like, then it would stop me, and then I'd be like, all right, then.
Did they have a
Then I
homeboy?
can
What?
make a
Did
decision.
they have a homeboy?
which one?
U-Haul? U-Haul?
Which one?
That time when homegirl broke up with her man, and homeboy tried to get her to go to.
In the fucking.
I didn't say nothing.
In the,
That's not my place.
Oh my god, you talking about in the
Yeah,
in the middle of fucking.
that wasn't my place. I
But
could have been like, hey,
but you know, and I was talking to somebody about that situation the other day.
Yeah.
That particular one, and I was like, it don't make any sense to me, like how that all went down. Because homeboy got a decent looking wife,
yeah,
and it's like, what are you doing over there?
yeah.
What are you doing?
But it wasn't my place to be like, hey, he has a whole, like, no. They did that together on their own. I didn't bring them together. They found each other.
Okay,
After I introduced them.
That has nothing.
But
Introduced them.
If they did not make their intentions clear, then that has nothing
Yes.
to do with you.
because
So
I
whatever
think
they end up in, they end up in.
Yeah.
'Cause no one was all like, "Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this?"
Yeah, no one said that.
No one said shit. So
They did it on the side on their own. They're like, hey, I got this, I got this.
yeah,
It's their own fault.
it's one thing if you try to finagle the two of them together,
Yeah.
it's like that. But if you over here and the two of them is over there in the corner,
I'm like,
fucking it up, then it's like
I don't know, man.
I stay out of it, baby.
I would just be like,
I drop warnings.
You dropped one.
I drop warnings.
I wouldn't be like saying they're like, say if like I knew my friend had a whole family and they're cheating, and my friend was interested and he's playing into it, I wouldn't be like, oh, he's got a whole family. I'd just be like, he's got some shit going on. Like I wouldn't.
well, sometimes
mess around.
people ain't looking for a relationship. Though.
They just looking.
Yeah,
they
but
just
I'm
look-
also not
But
gonna
you keep it
condone
vague.
cheating. Like I'm not gonna encourage it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, oh, do what you want to do. That's my monogamy at heart. I just wouldn't want somebody to ruin a family.
We're not saying throw up red flags. What we're saying is like, yo, here's a yellow flag, a yellow card. It's
I'd be
a
like, they got a
cautionary.
whole,
Yep.
they got
Proceed
something.
with caution. That's what it is.
I see what
it's
you mean.
not like
I mean,
I
because
would hope you guys do that.
we
shit to me.
we all
I'm saying
know
that now.
we all know a couple people that got introduced through some way that have hooked up, and it's like, what are the rules? You know, it's because it's hard. Like, what do
throw
you
up
say?
caution flags. If
Do
you know
do
there's
you
some
say
shit,
something, or you be like, "Do you, big dog?" Like, just
I'd be like,
you know.
I mean, yeah, I would definitely.
Hopefully, you got enough
sign.
common sense. Maybe you don't.
if you know shit in confidence, you keep it in confidence.
Yes.
But you just go like, yo, proceed with caution. I ain't gonna tell you what to do and not to do. Just proceed with caution. That way, the person is already on guard of knowing,
Somebody
hey,
told me
shit
that, I'd
might
be
go
like, what the
sideways.
fuck? If somebody told me to proceed with caution without telling me about what's happening, I would literally be just asking them questions. Not the person, but the guy. But I think that's right though. I feel like I should know.
Would you tell them straight out? Like they told me that you got some
No,
shit
I would
going
keep
on.
it. I've done this shit before, and I would just be like, "Yo, like, what's going on?" Like, I'd be like, if I gotta look crazy for 2 seconds because you're trying to play me, I'll be crazy for 2 seconds. I'll be like, I saw something
more
on
than 2 seconds.
bitch. But I'd be like on social media. I'd be like, I saw something that you were tagged in.
So you would go that far?
I would protect my friend. I'm not gonna expose who I found the information from. That's the bond.
Yeah, but the thing is that your friend is trying to hook up with another one of your friends, so they're both your friends.
Mm-hmm.
If you got shady people around you to begin with, you don't think that's
There's friends and then there's friends.
Yeah.
If they're just a friend, no.
whatever.
But if they're friends, I'm gonna protect you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna protect you. Yeah, if we deep friends, I'm gonna protect you.
Yeah.
Deep friends, or
If
your
we
friends
did-
getting deep with each other, deep in
This dude. So yay and nay, would you say?
Yay. Like they can do what they want. That's fine. But like, be all, yo, proceed with caution.
Yeah, I agree. Same thing.
Nay.
God, you bitch.
What are your
Paul,
What?
would you say so?
Would I say something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want people blowing up
we
my
toxic,
spot.
baby.
Man.
Yeah,
I
we
need
toxic,
people
baby.
blowing up their spot.
Yeah.
Now, if I had a friend, like say she's a girl, and I know this dude, and I know he's a dog, and that girl is a close friend of mine, I may be like, hey, do you?
proceed with
No,
caution?
I'd just be like, do you? But like my face may say something. Like,
Yeah, my face might say something. I'm like, I ain't saying that.
Warning signs, though. You wouldn't be
Yeah.
like, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll be like,
If you can't read my face, then
Okay, so then I can.
So then that's a warning.
That's a warning.
That's
Yeah.
a warning.
So you
You
guys
gotta
aren't
really
that
say
toxic.
nothing.
I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm like,
Is enough
Yeah,
of a
see, I
warning.
could see you doing that. Do what you
I'll make little
you
noises.
don't remember all the faces we were all making when that dude was here that night. Or like
No, but that's because he
the
was.
only person to give him any type of attention at all was Ergoff.
Yeah,
And all the three of us were like,
yeah. We're like, this dude weird.
like you really fucked this, like for real.
Yeah, get out of here, man. I still didn't believe he did it to this day, until she told me.
You don't.
He seemed like the type that would lie about it.
He was in there waxing that.
Nah, he looked like the type that would lie. Be like, I did it. No, stop lying. You just doing it just for the clout.
For the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Yeah.
You're not even old enough to know what the fucking Fresh Prince is. Son of a
Oh, you mean
bitch.
that new Fresh Prince?
fuck-
Yeah, I love
fucking-
that shit.
fucking-
Oh my god.
I mean, with that being said, like if you know your minimum wage due don't work out, we could like collectively go through our group of friends and find you somebody.
No.
You sure? We'll
You
warn
wouldn't
you.
trust our judgment?
We'll warn you.
After what you just said, I don't know.
We'll warn you ahead of time if he's a dog.
Okay, if you warn me, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, sure.
You don't trust
This
our
point,
judgment.
Sure.
I know what you're looking for, so I know the kind of friends that you. I ain't got no friends like
I
that.
don't think you ever gonna find what you.
Yeah, I ain't got no friends
To
like
be
that.
honest,
That's crazy.
because
I ain't got no single friends
you
like that.
You got too much on the want list. It's too particular.
First of all,
I don't think it's too much.
No,
I've gone through my wants and
because
needs.
when she gets what she wants,
Ambition, good dick,
Yeah.
and I live at home with mom. That doesn't
That's
sound
what
bad.
I said.
That's not too much to ask.
because when you start getting down, there's gonna be more nitty gritty details.
Like what?
It's the same thing I got to deal with homegirl at work when I'm like you need to venture outside of your normal because and she's like I don't like black dudes. I'm like then you're gonna keep getting problems.
Well, I like all types of dudes.
You know what I'm saying? Like you need you a nice white boy. White boys is weird. They be.
It's not
they
even
be
that. It's just
stalking.
like what I think about
They want
for
their mama's
guys
sweater
is
back.
like I think about it to somebody I can show my family. My mom and my sister are pit bulls coming for me. They didn't like my ex, and I loved him. So like what I think about.
So you have poor taste in dudes?
No, I don't think it's no. He was.
She
a good
doesn't. It's just the family
just-
might not approve.
Yeah, that my family is something that I I think about all the time when I'm like thinking about getting serious.
But that shouldn't really matter though. If you really love each other, like
that exactly.
At the end of the day,
but also it's like I'm not gonna deal with somebody. I think this is good for me. I'm not gonna deal with somebody that I have to constantly take care of and constantly explain myself.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Communication, I will talk all day. Like I'm open for that. If we can come to a conclusion or come with like meet halfway or we can agree to disagree, that's fine. I don't have like super high standards. I just want someone that's like not gonna be on my dick, makes good amount of money.
I remember I saw some pretty boys the other day. You got something you want to tell us?
After 2 years, you're gonna
Finally come out.
Yeah.
Hey
I
guys.
mean, I've always played both sides, but
Okay.
I just but no, I'm good.
I like that one.
Dun, 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 dun.
What was number two? What was number two?
Dun,
The
dun, dun.
relationship one.
Oh, all right. So the other one was the what are the rules for posting like a boyfriend girlfriend on social media, and then the after effects of a breakup.
So we still in a relationship and just posting stuff?
So like like when you see a lot of like social media and shit like that, like if people are dating, sometimes they don't post each other, even though they're
dating, yeah,
because like maybe they're trying to play a facade or whatever.
Yeah.
Or they post each other, and then when you break up, like what are the rules? Like,
yeah.
For instance, right? You're dating a chick.
Yeah.
She got social media. Y'all broke up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is she obligated to take all the pictures of you down at that point,
Still
or are you
depends.
supposed to leave them up, or like what is the because y'all not together anymore? Because I saw this shit where it was like they let a guy and a girl go through their phone,
That's not cool.
right? And so like the girl goes
I've seen
behind the
this.
door, the guy gets the phone, and the chick's got pictures of her ex,
Yeah, I've seen
right?
this.
And he finds out, and then he asks her why she kept them, and she was like, "Those are good memories. I don't want to get rid of them." But she's not even with the dude anymore. She's with the other dude. And she's like, "Are you guys still in love?" And she's like, "I hope so."
Yeah, see, but that's like, I feel like there's differences because like I still have pictures of me and my ex, but he's not in the picture. I have the memory of where we went to. Like we went to Dominican Republic. There's some pictures I just don't want to delete. He's not necessarily in it, but he was with me on the trip.
do you
So if you get in a
we're talking
situ-
about pictures of the person themselves.
Yeah.
I think that if you keep pictures of your ex, you're not fully over it. You're still clinging on to something. I think so.
So if you get into something serious, you wouldn't delete that picture?
Of me and him?
Yeah.
Or just me? Because like
No, you and him.
I mean,
If you got into something serious, like
it just I don't think necessarily.
Wait, the question is, how many pictures of people that you've been with,
just
whether intimate, dating, whatever, like pictures of you guys together or pictures of that person by themselves? How many pictures are like that on your phone?
Right now,
Hmm.
couple.
If
If it becomes a problem, I think that like if it's like
Did you just
sex
say
videos,
if you
I
didn't
think
delete it, you're not fully over it?
you're not fully. Yeah.
no. Okay, all right. I don't.
So you're not fully over your.
I think that no. I think I'm definitely over it. But I think
so delete
that
them. Delete them. Right
Delete
now.
them.
Why?
Do it in front of us.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why would you delete them?
But let's say you get into something serious. You want to
I
delete
don't
it?
have a picture of me
why?
and him. I have a picture of me.
Oh, just you?
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying,
I would say if it was just you two.
We're not talking
Of
about
him or
we're
him by
talking about
himself.
You and a significant other. Why would you delete them?
pictures
I'll delete it.
of him or
But it's
pictures
like
of you
it kind of
and
reminds me
him.
of like my sister, right? My sister has like back in the day, you take a picture and you gotta go get them printed out.
Polaroids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like she still has pictures of her and her ex and she's married, but it's like old pictures of old memories. Like she has prom pictures with them, and then when they went to New York City and shit like that.
How old's your sister?
32, 33.
So like having a picture from prom with a date would be way different.
That's
than,
way different than
Okay, so
like,
that's
somebody you
than a 2 to 3 year relationship that you're with. That's
the guy's dick.
that's a little
He sucked it
disrespectful.
before me, like,
you got to get rid of that stuff. You got to start fresh. It has to be a brand new canvas.
What? That's unreasonable.
I think
How?
that like if it's anything,
because not all of them were bad memories.
yeah.
But
Like,
who's
so you're telling me, hey, I had a few bad memories of high school, so I'm just going to delete all my high school pictures?
it's not high school though. As an adult, your adult years. Let's say you went on a relationship for like a year, 2 years with this person, and you still have pictures of them, and now you're with me. Now you got to get rid of that. 'Cause there's a chance you might go back to them. That would mess up with my psyche.
There's a chance I
Here's
go
the
back
thing.
to them and I don't have the pictures.
Hey,
yeah, but the thing is that what happens to the next one?
What do you mean the next one?
Like once if you're with somebody, you know, you guys are together 2 years, right? Take a bunch of photos together. You know, this is when we were wherever, blah blah blah. You guys break up. You start dating somebody new, and you're in a relationship with somebody new.
I think it just depends on your
Okay,
security of yourself.
Okay, so prime example, right? Now flip it.
Mm-hmm.
You're with a dude.
Mm.
You go through his phone.
Mm.
He says, "I got utmost confidence. Like, here's my phone."
Mm-hmm.
You go scrolling. You're not looking for anything.
Yeah.
But you see photos of him and his ex.
I
Doing certain things that he does with you now.
Mm.
I think it
So,
just depends
but how do you-
on
no,
the
no, no,
type
no,
of
no.
picture.
Okay, so say y'all anime geeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You like Spider-Man. You like Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
He does this thing where he's like, "Oh, we're gonna do the Spider-Man upside down kiss shit," right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do it. You take a picture. You think it's the cutest thing in the world,
Yeah.
right? You go through his phone, so he did it with another chick
I
before.
mean, it's like the same thing.
But what do you feel?
You don't feel
You
like
don't care.
Not really.
Yeah.
I feel
So-
like it's just like that's like me watching the same movie that I watched with several guys. I love
Good
that
point.
movie, you know what I mean? Like, or if I take you to the same spot that I went on a date before.
Good point.
Like, it doesn't really mean
Yeah,
anything. It's just a company.
But are you watching the movie because you like the movie, or are you watching the movie because it's
How it made you feel at that time when you watched the movie with that person.
right?
I mean, it's a new experience. Like, I'm not taking.
I watch
whatever-
white chicks all the time. I watch white chicks with 15 fucking
Like
people.
that's
I
like
don't
watching.
care,
Okay,
but I
let's
like
make
white.
it a little bit more intimate. That's like watching 50 Shades of Grey or 365 that's on Netflix, right? You watch that specifically sometimes, either by yourself or watch that with your partner because it's a spicy movie, right? I will watch that movie sometimes with several
You
guys.
fucked her up in 365.
Exactly, and so like that's not a movie you watch with your family or you watch.
So you like watching smut on a regular basis with random guys.
I don't think. I think. It's just
you're not really like this whole like I'm like you're not really painting a great picture.
First of all, 365 every girl watches.
I'm not saying
I never heard of
I'm
it.
not saying
It's
girls
really
don't watch
good.
whatever. I'm saying that when it comes to
I think it lightens a certain mood.
do
It
you
depends
want
on what I want
do
from
you-
that.
do you
too.
want to see memories and stuff of somebody with the person they were with before
I don't
you?
care if it's like I don't want to see a whole
A whole slideshow?
no. I mean, I think it's just like if you still have like all of your pictures, like all of them from like the beginning of time, like from like okay, the beginning relationship, that's cool, like that's fine. But I feel like if it gets a little bit deeper of like where like you guys are like making out, or if it's like anything sexual connotation,
Yeah.
at least hide that shit. Don't have it in your camera. Like I don't really care because like I've had past relationships. There might be a picture or two that's still stuck in my phone that I just haven't dug that deep into. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it was like me the other day. I went through my GoPro and I forgot that I had a video on there with me and my ex. And I was like,
Was
shit.
it a spicy video?
It was a spicy video.
Wow.
So it's like I didn't think.
Did you watch it to completion?
No, I didn't watch it. I remember the beginning of it, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is when we did this."
Oh, so it
You
must have
know?
not been that great. You didn't watch it. Yeah, it's not the highlight reel.
I just think that like it just depends. Like I don't really care, but if you have like, because when you go through a
okay,
breakup,
no. How about this?
delete.
All right. So once if you're on Hinge, right?
Mhm.
Because you do your little thing, and a guy has a photo of him and his girl on his Hinge profile. They're not together.
I've
But
seen that where they just blur them out.
no. He didn't even
Lots
blur
of
him
people
out.
do that.
Yeah.
But
Girls do that a lot.
He
Yeah, I
he
see.
likes the photo. The photo is a good photo of him, but he's with his girl. Are you still gonna entertain that, or are you gonna go? Phoop?
As long as you're not like stuck on her.
But how do you know?
I ask questions.
So you would still swipe?
I mean,
No, 'cause remember-
personally, not me.
No. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't gaslight it. Like,
I personally would, but I have no
Okay.
issue if I find that picture in your phone.
no, I'm talking about randomly now.
On Hinge. But I've seen this. I've seen the reverse psychology of this plan of like how to optimize your profile. They're like having a picture of you with a like an ex, a good looking photo of you with an ex, so cements in their minds that you are potentially relationship material.
I guess. I mean,
That's why some guys do it.
okay. It's not for me. I just say not for me. I just don't have a problem with pictures.
It's like, oh, it's cool for you to keep memories when we're dating.
It's like
But,
the same thing. Like
but
my,
for us to even get cordial, it's not cool.
But I get like that's just my thing. That's just my thing. But it's like I like my mom and my ex's mom. They still have pictures of us together on their Facebook. I can't tell her to. I've told her sometime like, oh, like take that down, but she hasn't. But like, what if my partner finds me and my ex from 2016? I can't do anything about it.
Why do you think that man said he felt something was off?
Oh my
Fuck
god.
you.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, like, maybe
I
he went
mean-
through your GoPro.
It's not here.
I
I mean,
don't
but
know.
still, like, if he told me like to delete it, I'd be like, let me get a USB. Let me get a little SIM card.
So the video I saw was like the guy.
I've seen
the
the
guy had
video.
asked the chick why, and she basically said, "Why are you being like if he had confidence issues?"
But that's how I see it as well. Like if you were so uncertain in your position in someone's life that them having the photo and potentially they look at it one day and decide, yes, I'm going to go leave this person that I'm with now to go with someone I was with before that I obviously left for a reason or another.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like
does that not say more about you than it does about the person who has the picture?
yeah, just don't be a shitty person. That's like when you literally specifically you have a breakup song, and then every time you hear that song, it's like you think of the breakup, either you cry, you get mad, and then after a while, that song doesn't mean that same meaning anymore. It's the same as pictures. Like you might see a picture of your ex, and in the beginning when you broke up, you're like, oh shit, fuck, like I missed this relationship, blah blah blah. But then like months later, and you look at it, you're like, well, I'm glad I'm out of it, but it was a great time while it lasted. I don't think your partner should if they get insecure about that. Like, I mean, that's a discussion between both that relationship, but if it's a good memory, like if it's like you go to Fiji and the only picture you have is with your ex, I'm not deleting that picture. I went to Fiji. Like, that's a memory I'm not going to forget.
That's like asking don't ever think about your ex. You're going to tell them to erase
Yeah,
all
that
memories
was-
of their ex
that
from
was
their
like-
mind?
That was like,
How many times do you think back to
but
girls you
again-
smashed in the past and you're like,
damn. Like,
There's a couple of them.
yeah, right?
right. So they're going to tell you, oh, just erase those memories from your mind? Like,
Right.
There's a couple of them.
it's dumb. Like,
Like,
That
I
makes
hate that
sense.
saying too. It's like, don't talk about your ex.
No, but I'm just. That's why I was asking. Like, what are the rules with social media?
With social media,
Right.
if it's still
So like, you can have the picture on your phone. You can have it locked in you can do it like a hidden file or some shit like that. You can save it to a USB. You can do
Mhm.
whatever you want. But when it comes to public profiling on your social media, what is the rule? Like, we break up. Maybe I want you to take the fucking photos down.
I mean, yeah, if that's the case, I'll just archive it. I'm not going to delete it. Sometimes I took pictures on Instagram that I didn't take on my phone, and it's not on my original phone anymore.
Screenshot the shit. Click. I'll do everything else
I
like
could
that.
just
right?
archive it, and it's just there whenever I like. I'm not saying whenever I need it. That sounded really wrong.
Wow.
But like
whenever she...
it's just
Secrets is coming out.
looking back at memories. Like sometimes you just get nostalgia. Like you look at nostalgic memories. You're like, wow, this was back in high school. I went through this. Like I can't believe I was like dumb in love or whatever. Like you just look at old pictures. But for my profile, my partner told me to take down pictures from my ex. I take it down. I just archive it. I
But
wouldn't
not
delete
your
it.
partner. Like during a breakup.
So he's talking about the breakup step.
So you guys break up.
Oh, I'm taking
and
it down.
You're giving back sweaters.
Yeah.
You're stealing dogs.
It just depends on how big it was.
You both
Amicably? broke up?
you're both broken up, whatever the situation is, and all debts are paid.
But did you break up good or bad?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Okay, so
It
if
does
you break
matter.
up good, you'll leave the photos up. If you break up bad, you're gonna
I
take the
think if
photos
it,
down.
if you, it just, it's like a, it just depends because like sometimes like you break up and then
All right, so
you don't take it down for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then you're like finally okay.
Okay,
Gotta
but
start a new
again,
page.
You're out of the healing phase.
I think you should take them down then. Like
Well-
if you're going in after a while, you're healing, and then you're.
Would
up
you
for
take them
dating.
down? Would you take them down?
I wouldn't post them to begin with.
That's deep. Hey, I like your style.
You know,
What we do is what we do. It's not for.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm taking photos, like now if it's my wife or like somebody that like we are solid like that, then it's different, right? Because that's my wife.
But sometimes I don't want people to know I exist.
But then you shouldn't have social media.
That's why I don't have social media because I don't want
That's
people.
what I'm
Yeah.
And that's weird.
That-
But
Why is it weird?
Social.
Weird not to have it.
Why?
Because it is weird. It's weird not having it.
No,
That's not weird.
I don't think you don't have it. I think you have stealth accounts.
No, I don't.
You don't have stealth accounts.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean,
I have Twitter, but the only reason I have Twitter is to help with my gambling addiction. I don't go on Twitter. It's just for gambling. I don't do it for anything else.
So like social media would be like, social. So like if I have a person like like I have 4 fucking Instagrams,
Yeah.
right? But 3 of them are professional, 1 of them's personal. My personal one, I'll post pictures of myself or whatever. And this is for personal friends versus like if it's business, it's business, right? And to me, like you don't know somebody's like like solid material until you've been together like a long time.
Yeah.
You could be together 2 years and not know anybody's like solid material. So it's like, why would I post photos of things like that? Like, I'll take photos, maybe I take pictures and, they'll be in my phone, but I'm not going to post them like that until like I'm ready to let the world know that, this is it. If that ain't the case, and it say like I did post somebody and we broke up, like I would take the photo down for the fact that eventually I got to get back out there, and you just don't want to see what I got going on before you. Like we're adults, like we know that I'm not getting a virgin. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna happen, right? You're gonna fuck somebody. This ain't your first time. I could care less of the guys you've been with before or whatnot, but I just don't want to know about it, right? Whatever you did before, that was cool. Like you don't want a chick coming to you, kissing you up and talking like, yeah, I was in this gangbang where everybody fucking bukkake me, right? And you're like, what the fuck?
but guys do that shit all the time.
Pepper.
But
We do
that's what I'm
what?
saying. Like you don't want to know.
Guys
You know what
all the
happened.
time.
Like you may have those conversations with a chick at some point. Like you ever had a threesome or whatever. You guys talk about your sexual things,
It's
but
like that Dave Chappelle.
you really don't want to get too in depth because like sometimes you go down the rabbit hole, you don't know what you can get. And it's just like I don't give a fuck. Like whoever you fuck before me, that's cool. I don't give a fuck as long as you're not fucking anybody while you're with me. All right, and then it is what it is. So I don't really give a fuck. Like I've dated women who I know who their exes are and whatnot. It don't faze me too much, but at the same time, like I don't see it.
Have you ever dated an actively married woman?
Oh my god.
When you say active, what do you mean actively married?
Like she's still in the marriage. They still like she leaves your bed and then she goes home to her husband.
I'm not gonna talk about that.
Oh.
I'm moving on.
Okay.
I have respect for people. I ain't talking about that.
Okay.
Whoa!
No.
I just put 2 and 2 together.
Nope. Not
Okay.
doing it. Anyway, before we sign off, do we want to do a Patreon for 2023?
I felt like that last one was pretty Patreon.
That was pretty
The
Patreon.
regular one. This motherfucker, he had what? I know, but this will be a quick one.
Okay.
Didn't he say he was going to tell us about, like, hold on. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, the weirdest place.
This guy was going to tell us about the weirdest place he masturbated. Remember he talked about that?
Yeah. Or you guys going to tell the weirdest place y'all masturbated?
Y'all don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
I remember.
I remember saying that.
Yeah, I remember saying it.
So who's going to lead the conversation?
I did it at work. I did it at work one time.
Weirdest place you stroked one out?
At work.
Rubbed one for me.
You stroked one out, whatever. You can stroke like this.
Flick the bean.
Ugh.
Yeah, I did it at work one time. If you consider that weird.
At work, like your current? Like,
No, not
or
my current.
like just at a job.
At a job.
So not a job you have now.
Not a job.
What kind of job was it?
A retail job.
Yeah, was it like in a bathroom?
In the bathroom.
Was it like a private stall or was it like one of those like public stalls?
No, just it was late night, so I was like,
But it was a public stall. Like,
was a public
the,
stall.
The gaps that people could look in and see.
yeah.
You didn't give a fuck. You just like
No, but I could hear the door open if something was going on. I'll just start.
So if it did, you would have stopped.
I would have finished. I just wouldn't make no noise.
Then once they were looking at you through the hole.
Yeah, they got nothing to do with me. I got to release all this stress.
Jesus Christ, man.
I got to release
What
this
about
stress.
you?
I'm trying to decide between two, which is weirder. And I feel like the work one that doesn't seem too weird to me, so I'm gonna go with the other
I
one.
was gonna say like work doesn't seem weird. You know, it's
Unless somebody saw you and you just
well, it
continued.
depends on where it was at work. Like if you were saying that, like, hey,
If
like
he was like down the
we
aisle.
we drive machinery, and I was 50 feet in
Like
the air.
nobody's around.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
security
Like
camera's looking at you.
I'm up there, but you know,
Oh, Lord.
I don't know which one's weirder.
Say both.
Go ahead.
Say both.
Oh, all right. So you decide which is weirder. So the first one is I was driving from Miami to Gainesville and I was super tired. So to stay awake, I started jacking while I was driving.
what the fuck? How the wait? Go with the second one before I ask my question.
Okay. The second one was a computer lab at what was that college off of Biscayne?
Johnson and Wells?
No, not Johnson and Wells. The was that FIU?
Yeah, the one like a 140th or whatever.
Yeah.
By where the Target
a
shit was.
computer lab in
FIU.
FIU. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's still not that weird.
Yeah.
Because go ahead.
No, I'm just.
No, I at first I gotta ask a question to you. Like how did jacking your dick keep you awake?
I thought it makes you go to sleep.
Yeah, like after I
Oh no! I didn't never complete, but I was just like,
you just kept stroking it.
yeah, I was just trying to stay awake.
Were you like watching something at the time?
No, I was just.
You're
You're just thinking.
Just randomly grabbing your dick, listening to the car ride.
Trying to keep awake, yeah. It was
Did anybody
very
like
tired.
look
Bro, that's like
at you?
that's some
do you have,
serial
like,
killer
a
type
specific
shit.
face that like you're like.
You couldn't even like stop at like a
No, because if I did that, then I would fall asleep. I was just like,
Jesus.
Put that on a shirt.
I just like this. like you got those fucking the maids with the feather dusters.
Oh, God.
God.
Oh, that was priceless, man.
Go ahead.
Me?
Mhm.
I was at a family party and I just did it in the bathroom.
Why?
I was really horny.
Why?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was horny.
Why?
That's it.
What happened at that party that got you? all
Oh,
worked
nothing.
up?
There was
see
nobody.
a cousin or two, you were like,
Oh no. I feel like this was like high school. Like
you were drinking. You just was dancing. With
I think I was just
somebody.
like really horny as a high school girl, and I just like I felt like I don't know how to explain it to you. Sometimes like you ever heard like how girls sometimes sit on certain things or like their jean
I've heard of that,
seams.
yeah.
Like sometimes it just rubs you, and you're just like you get that little tingly feeling, and you're like, ooh, it's like time. So I just went into the bathroom. Like that's like I used to like hump chairs like on the corner, like rub because that shit felt good.
Wow.
Like that's just like that just happens. Like or like if your pants are really tight and they're just like sometimes you'll just be like if you see girls like going like that. Sometimes it's like
Does it have to be a certain type of chick?
That always
just like a.
It's gotta be mahogany.
I don't know what it is, but like every time I see chicks and they're always like, it always looks like they're digging in their crotch when
Yeah,
they're
'cause it's
pulling
like-
their fucking pants down.
Yeah.
It always makes me think they got crabs.
What? Sometimes
Like they're always. It's like if you seen a dude and he kept grabbing his shit like this, you would think something.
Oh no!
Like why does he keep scratching?
It's like because like you know it's a slit, right? So like that shit will go.
No,
in.
I don't. You want to
Okay.
show me?
No.
I ain't never seen.
a practical example.
I ain't never seen one before.
like
This dude.
you know when girls go to the gym and they wear like those really tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
You
that
mean,
shit
or
just
they
sucks it up.
go to a rave and they got camel toes straight out.
Mhm,
And,
shit sucks it up. So sometimes it gets uncomfortable.
yeah,
if you just pull it
I
up.
know what you mean.
Oh god.
Damn, that
Jesus.
one-eyed bandit. Gee.
You guys want to know the weirdest place I've ever done it?
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be.
Couch.
What?
Yeah, but
No.
that's normal though. On this couch. I don't believe it. He's doing this for that
No
reaction.
way.
He's
No
doing.
way.
Bro, I'm done, bro. This show is
Remember
over.
that night of the party when I passed out?
I'm not doing this no
And she was
more.
fucking the guy in the bedroom over there, and I woke
I
up.
don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it, bro.
I believe it.
No,
I
he's
believe
doing
it.
it just for reaction, bro.
There's
No.
no
For,
way.
for a man we used to call the masturbation king.
That's
I-
wild.
I heard the noises in the other room. It was like, oh, where's my go-to?
And you want to know why you was the black sheep? That's why you was the black sheep.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh my god, I was about to be like, I'm having like,
Anxieties?
yeah.
I gotta get rid of this couch.
Thank God, because I cleaned this couch.
Masturbating on the same couch I masturbated on.
No, it was in the bathroom. It wasn't in the couch. It was in the bathroom.
Here? Oh my god.
That's why I do
Yeah, we have.
best work in the bathroom. Got it down to a science.
You better go hit that with some Clorox. His
Oh, I
shit's
cleaned.
cold.
I detoxified my house after that party.
Bro, this shit crazy,
I left that
man.
side door open, so if anybody wants to walk.
This
No,
dude is.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh my god. I'm like,
Relax. I'm not going to tell you where I masturbated in your house. You're going to have to figure it out on your own.
Jeez.
I would say, like, the most abnormalist place I ever masturbated
you
was
gotta stop.
on my bicycle when I was a kid.
And you talk about him driving and you on a bicycle?
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
I feel like you said this story before.
So like when I was a kid, because everybody would go home and go to sleep, and I didn't have to like do anything. When I was like, I used to ride my bike up and down the block, and I'd be like grabbing, my dick
out
like,
in public,
from-
like just
yeah, I don't give a
take-
fuck.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was at nighttime,
Oh, okay.
So, but it's like you're riding up and down the street on your bike, because you had to look like you were doing something, and it was just like, oh, fuck it, I did not care.
Why? Why?
It's just you're at that age where it's like, touching yourself felt good.
Oh, I'm just asking the same why as you asked me when
Yeah,
I was.
I just, I fell in love with touching my dick at a very early age, and,
Like I said, we used to call it masturbation king.
and I've been doing it ever since. I mean, like I masturbated with friends in a room. Like I don't really care.
No, we ain't doing all that, bro.
I've done that.
Yeah, hey, be
With friends in the
careful.
room?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, you
Were they awake?
Remember,
They were sleeping.
you
Oh,
share
okay, that's
with me
different.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, at least,
Oh, that MegaCon year. I didn't go that year.
hey, I'm telling you, like I don't give a fuck. Like if I wanted to grab my dick, I'm grabbing it.
You and Donnie Boy.
I'm not as flamboyant with it as I was as a young guy. I don't give a fuck. I mean,
You
I'm
just
not,
feel it. You got to do it.
yeah, you know what? Like sometimes, like I feel like,
I feel like it's so easy for you guys.
but
It is.
to me, like if I can go 2 or 3 weeks without it, as long as my mind's not getting stimulated in that type of way.
2 or 3 days, man.
What do you mean?
If my mind, like if I'm busy doing something and I don't have the time to think about no other shit,
Mm.
then it's different. But like if I'm like sitting there and like I come home from work and I'm looking at Instagram and of course they'd be showing me big booties because that's what I like, and I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Then the tension starts to build up, and then at some point it's like you just gotta go. You just gotta
Yeah.
release it and move on. And a lot of times, like it's just for mental clarity.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, all right, well, I gotta let this go. You know, so most of the time, like as my current age, it's either in my house. You know, like I don't masturbate in the shower anymore. It wasn't a thing. But as a kid, like I used to masturbate in the hospital, on the bike, in the bushes, wherever the fuck. I wouldn't care, just because like at that point, the only thing that was important was catching that nut. Right? Same thing. You hump in a chair. All right? Yeah. Don't judge me, motherfucker. At least I'm over there, you know, doing something. You over there grinding on a chair. And then you talk about that boy doing it on Instagram, like, grinding on a chair.
I'm not.
He got a TikTok and doing it like this. You sitting there judging him. You just as bad.
I'm never feeling
Damn.
that image would never
You're
get
a
on my
grown
mind.
woman now. Get you a toy and call it a day.
I said I used to do that. I don't do that as often.
You just said you grinding on the chair. Was it this one?
No.
No, it wasn't that.
Was it that one?
No.
What is that thing?
You said she's gonna go get a toy, right? Oh,
You use a massage gun for that?
No.
Isn't that shit a little rough?
No.
You fucking pussy
I've
feel like a
haven't-
burlap sack. Oh, fuck out of here.
I haven't used that one.
Like when you masturbate too much, does it get tenderized or does it get hardened like a callus?
You don't obviously put it all the way down.
I don't know what you do. Why don't you show me?
No.
again, practical example.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we're doing here for we're men of science here. We need
Have you ever used
clarification.
anything that's in the refrigerator? Like
You ever
fruit?
masturbated with a fruit?
Like a fruit? That's what I wanted to ask.
Like a cucumber?
Oh, cucumber?
No.
Pickle?
I know you did whipped cream.
Banana?
Whipped cream?
Yeah.
I mean, I use whipped cream.
The oil from a candle?
You guys heard about the new
I
fruit
wanna
roll up
try
shit?
that.
Mm.
Yeah.
About how chicks they wrap a fruit roll up around the dick and then like the packs of fruit roll
I would
ups is
try
going
that.
through skyrocketing because everybody's like buying fruit roll ups now. You heard about that?
No.
That sounds
bro.
fun.
Yeah, like somebody put a TikTok that she took a fruit roll up and put it around a dude's dick and then like blew him off with it. And she's like this. She came home and her husband or whatever bought like a 72 pack of fruit roll ups.
I've had one person do it with dang, what's that thing called? What's that candy? It's red and white.
Peppermint.
Peppermint. That shit.
Peppermint.
Yeah, that shit was different.
That's it.
Like,
It's
I've-
minty.
Yeah, that shit was different. It was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold.
It was like when they do it like when they have menthol
Or
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
a cough drop or like ice beforehand and it's like
Ice is good.
you know but-
Starburst.
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 Isn't it like kind of gummy though? Because they get on.
You put it in your cheek.
Oh, on your
it
cheek,
flavors
okay.
Your saliva.
for
Mm.
what?
Flavors are
Eating
saliva.
her, when you eat her out, it tastes like fucking
Oh.
Starburst.
I was gonna
Oh.
say,
Oh, this is for
you
eating her
trying to-
out.
I-
Yes, it's for eating her
Oh,
out.
wow.
Whoa!
I didn't think of that.
I
But
thought you were
it shouldn't
trying
have
to
a
master
taste anyway.
flavor.
So why do you want it to?
Because it's easier. It's like
You're not trying to master flavor. You sure? Because you know it's called yeast infections and things like that. Like you got to make sure, bro. Like you,
Vaginosis is
Yeah.
another one.
a what?
Bacterial
I
vaginosis.
don't want to.
I might want to try that. I might try that.
Bacterial vaginosis is, can be caused by the guy because sometimes y'all just don't
Clean
wash.
down there like that.
You guys sweat all day with your balls and then you don't shower or shit like that. It messes up our pH very commonly.
Mm.
So common.
What? How do the balls do that?
But it's just like everything's like thing and then it just smacks it.
Because the balls are like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you show me? I don't understand what you mean.
I never could. Oh, I see.
I
Because
don't-
you
I
gotta
don't-
be cleanly down there too.
I don't get it.
It's like when you
I need an
meet
example.
when you meet a girl and like they're not used to your like sweat glands and then like that. It's very common.
Aren't
But
you
once
supposed to
start-
like shower before you do it?
yes.
You know something I've been seeing a lot more on Blacked, where these women are eating these dudes' ass, bro. That's such a turn off, bro. That is such a turn off.
Ever since that song, everybody's cool with eating ass.
Bro, that's,
I'm not.
I don't want no woman on my ass.
I did hear a song, and it's the chick talking about she eating a dude's ass.
Yeah, I've heard that. I will only do
Eat
that
the
with
booty
my
like
husband.
groceries.
Oh,
If he
No, no,
wants
no.
to try it.
That was the Omarion song.
Mario on eating like
We were
groceries.
talking about the dude eating the booty, like eating ass for a guy and eating ass for a woman are two different.
Two different things, bro.
It just
Like,
I don't know.
I'm at the point where I've done it before now, and I would do it again, but it would really depend on.
Would you allow a woman to do that to you?
Hell no.
Yeah,
Fuck
me
outta
either.
here.
What if
Yeah.
she like slipped it? Like she
Nah,
slipped it down?
I get tense. Like,
It was like,
Like, first of all, why
like
am I,
you would have
why,
been in some crazy position.
you
and,
get
like,
hit
some-
quick if you do that.
why am I bent over in front of you?
Yeah, that's kind of
I'm
weird.
gonna have to ask that
Have you
question.
ever heard of that reverse 69?
Huh?
The reverse 69, where it's like
What?
others on TikTok. We were talking about it. They were saying because you 69, right? It's
Yeah.
usually when the girl's on top.
No, the girls. Yeah, the girl's on top and her head is on
So
the bottom.
reverse
Yeah,
69 is when the guy's on top and your head is down eating.
yeah.
She's sucking
I've seen
your dick
that.
from behind.
Yeah,
But your ass is in the air.
yeah.
The only way she could be sucking your dick from behind is if she's taller than you.
No, if you're laying down.
If you're laying down
No.
on the bed.
If you're on
laying
top of
down,
her,
like,
still,
he's
if
on
you're
top
longer
of
than
me.
her,
Yeah,
And like his ass
Oh,
is right here.
that's
Yeah.
weird.
There's a reverse. Guys do that.
they be doing that.
I can say I do that, but usually like you're putting your dick. in
Because like
your
your
Yeah.
face is right underneath your dick, so
No,
it's
Yeah.
Okay.
easy.
But
But she's
then
not
you could
talking about
just-
you standing. She's talking
You're
about
like-
laying down flat.
mouth. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But if you're taller, then you're lengthier. Then
Yeah,
That means-
If you're
so it has to be
short-
the
if
same
you're
size.
shorter, then your dick's either cocked back like this,
Or she just
she's
like
got a
that.
face full of
You
ass.
figure it out. You figure.
Don't touch my ass.
You keep your hands off my ass.
Yeah, the fuck out. Like you could.
Get your hands off
Like,
her.
it's like you can venture on the cheek zone, but the minute you start going into like the Grand Canyon, we're gonna have a fucking issue.
But there's no shame in it.
Look, I'm not saying
Like,
saying
it-
it's a shame. I don't honestly.
You never know until you try. That's where your G spot's
I
at.
don't fucking want it.
Apparently, it's very
I don't want it. I feel
different.
like that opens up a whole Pandora's box of shit that I'm just not.
What if
gonna-
it's something that you're missing? What if it makes sex
Hey,
10,000
that's what
times
he's afraid
better?
of.
But that.
What if you instantly
No,
come
listen,
as soon as she
listen,
does that? Like,
listen.
you wouldn't want that?
That's what he's
Listen,
afraid of.
who wants to instantly come? Because
Like,
then
it's-
y'all get upset when we do that shit. Like, oh my god, you
As
just
long as you
fucking
can do round
nutted.
2, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but
like,
that could be 30 to 40 minutes.
30, 40 minutes.
Didn't you see John Witherspoon? Don't nobody going there for 30 to 45 minutes.
That's wild.
Like once I nut, I'm ready to sleep. Like yeah, I'll give you round 2, but I need a nap.
After
Unless you
that.
only get
Snacks, okay.
yeah.
Get it.
yeah, give me a sandwich.
Do you get
like,
hungry? I get hungry after sex.
The first thing I want.
It all depends.
First
'cause
thing
I
I
feel
want
like
is something
girls
to
think
drink.
Differently.
Oh,
It all depends because
I
like
get-
I would want.
It really depends. Like if I'm putting in work, the first thing I want is something to drink. And I'll drink
Yeah.
a whole fucking
Yes.
bottle.
yeah.
I'm thirsty. My throat dry.
I need fucking water.
I
Give me
used all my
water
saliva
and then just
already.
leave me the fuck alone for like 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Just- I gotta let my breathing like relax.
Yep.
When I normalize, then you can come touch me. Like I had once where I had sex and then like after I nut, the chick tried to lay on top of me and I start hyperventilating
Mhm.
because I was like, and I was like, get off me. And I'm like, it's nothing. I can't breathe. And
Shower.
and then
First thing.
Shower?
Shower.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I go to
I
I
sleep.
get hot. Like
Bro.
I get real hot and I
Yes.
get real sweaty.
It's sweaty.
Well,
and
yeah,
then
it
you
is
take-
sweaty.
Then you
No,
go take a
listen,
shower and then you start touching each other.
I
again.
always defer to shower first to the female. So like, I'm not just gonna like not get up and go take a shower.
Well,
Like,
no, you like relax and then like
Like,
whether
I-
or not.
I nut, tell her to clean herself up, and then I hope the guy she goes
Better
like
clean
I
me
throw
up.
the rag at her and be
When you
like,
clean you up.
Like, give me the thing so I can.
Oh, okay, okay.
Or if you wipe me down, that's cool too.
Okay, I got you.
I'm like if you wipe it up,
Oh,
that's nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice way of aftercare.
yeah, it is.
It just depends on
what's the weirdest thing you've been wiped down with? Like what do you want to be wiped down with? Like a towel or
Yeah, it has to be a
like
towel.
toilet paper?
A shirt,
Toilet paper, I feel like it just sticks. Like it just like leaves little
a little white. Yeah.
white things.
Mhm.
Yeah. A towel.
It really depends on the type of woman you're dealing with too.
I want-
Because like like if you deal with a Spanish woman, almost every Spanish woman got like some types of wipes or something.
Yeah.
yeah, the wipes good too.
Yeah.
Like
but
I
almost
have,
but like I tell you from dealing with different women, Spanish women always got wipes.
Or-
No matter where they from, almost all what the hell? Like, you talk about eating ass student right in front of us. Oh my god. Oh my god, these cats are eating ass right in front of us. Jesus Christ.
man.
They probably learned that from you. The shit they be going on in this house. You worry about me jacking off on your couch. You probably eat ass right here in the fucking
Ew,
living
I don't
room.
do that. I've never done it to a man. I don't think I will. But I've had it done.
Jesus.
It's glorious.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this one
Change
up.
your life.
Good stuff.
Good seeing you, motherfuckers. Maybe I'll see you again. Maybe I won't.
Yes.
I got a 3-day weekend next week.
Who
Oh,
knows?
yeah. Forgot about that.
You know, I'm getting streams all by myself. You know, even though y'all not doing shit to help me,
Come bucket.
motherfuckers. No,
Slut.
fuck you. What?
Nothing.
Love you.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
But you love me? Whatever. I don't care.
I don't want your kind of love.
Gaslighted all the time.
I don't want your kind of love.
I do.
Anyway,
Say you love me.
follow the podcast for 2023. Catch the first 3 seasons or two and a half because I still got season 3 that I ain't put out.
I'm bothered.
And I better get my executive producing credits on your shit if you're gonna steal my fucking time.
Yeah, you wanna? I actually was thinking about the other day, like you would be the perfect person to like do it with me. Not
Whoa.
like.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm glad you finally coming.
After 2 years, I got it.
It was only time. Like, I played a waiting game. It's cool. You know?
Lord.
Wear down those defenses over the last
Wear
2 years.
your hoochie daddy pants.
There you go.
Yeah, just like that.
I can't. I tell you,
Look at them- look at them thighs.
When this guy took me out the other day, he makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, catch the podcast, 2devcrew.com. I got new merch coming out soon once I actually get some time to do it. And follow us and like us there. And stream the podcast.
Nice.
And we're gonna hit you with I'm gonna hit them with a piece. I don't know what the fuck y'all want to do.
Oh my god.
What y'all gonna do? Y'all wanna do something else? We're gonna hit you with a piece.